Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the monthly games for your wishlist video. So I've been making these videos for a few months. Basically what I do is every month some new games come out and sometimes we overlook them, sometimes they are not in good shape when they launch. But what I do is I select about 10 games that are potentially interesting that could be considered in the future when they are finished or when they're on a good sale, etc. So normally I go with at least 10 games, but because it was December, a lot of sales going on, not that many new releases, the best I could do was 9. So let's get into this. First we have Svarog's Dream. So this is a game that popped up from GOG and other places. They sent like a newsletter mentioning this game. So this is a choices matter CRPG style game. Looks good, not a big game, but it's got positive reviews. So awaken as a soul from the underworld, discover who you are and explore an ever-changing open world full of mystery. Fight the beasts and gods or ally with them. Die and be reborn in this unforgettable adventure. So seems interesting. So yeah, not an expensive game. I mean it is expensive with the retail price, but could consider this in the future if you like these CRPGs. Next is a game called Undying. Now this game I think was offered to me, a key was offered, I can't remember, but because of the sales I just did not have time. But this looks good, has got good reviews. This is Undying and this is the full release. So as Anling's zombie infection sets in, her days are numbered. The struggle to survive is made ever more paramount as she must ensure her son Cody stays alive. She must teach him how to survive in this new world at any cost. So there is a demo for this game, you could give this a try. And basically this is a journey of a mother and her son. She's dying, so she's teaching her son to survive after she's gone. So interesting game, again you can see very positive reviews. Now next up is probably the big release of the month, well one of the two big releases, and this is Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. So this is made by Owlcat. I think these are the people behind the Pathfinder games, and they have made a game in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Now this was revealed a while ago, the trailer. It looks very interesting. So it's your isometric RPG, CRPG in the Warhammer 40k universe, and it looks very ambitious. The initial reviews say that it is still not 100% finished. There's still work to be done. But if you play games like the Pathfinder series and stuff like that, then you should like this. It is a Warhammer 40k game, but I've not played a lot of the Pathfinder style CRPG, so I'm not sure if I would play this, but I'm a fan of 40k, so I'll maybe watch some more reviews, wait for a bigger sale and see if it's something I can get into. So this one here is 2,000, not a lot in terms of the pricing. I mean it's not on sale right now, so again we can wait a little bit and see if there's a good sale. Player number is decent for this style of game. Next we move on to Epic because this game is not on Steam. So Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Again a lot of hype from Ubisoft with the graphics and everything when this was coming out, but obviously it came out on Epic. We didn't really hear much about it. They also released in December, which is kind of a weird month because again all the sales and other stuff is going on. Normally I see big releases happening in September, October these days, or November even. But yeah, it looks good graphically. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Far Cry. Of course, being Ubisoft, there will be some similarities, I guess. And yeah, it is available here. Also, in case you are a big fan and you really want this game, the Epic sale is still available for another 2 days. So even though this is not on sale, you could use the 10%, the 33% coupon and get a really good discount on this. So with the 33%, you'll be getting 1154 deducted from this. So pretty good deal if you really wanted this. But we can wait and check it out in the future. Next is Against the Storm. Now this game was out for a while. I've mentioned this in my sales videos and stuff. So this I think got its full release. It was in early access previously. So another base builder, city builder type of game where there are different species, humans, beavers, lizards. They try to survive. It looks very good, colorful, overwhelmingly positive reviews as well. So this is a solid game, has been out for a while, demo available, and I think the retail price has gone up a little bit, maybe because it came out of early access. Next is Ready or Not. So another game I believe was in early access, came out in December. multiplayer shooter, tactical. I've seen some live streams of this one. It looks pretty intense, and this is you can see quite a few people playing. I think it's like a party of 4 or something, or 2 maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, Ready or Not is an intense tactical first-person shooter that depicts a modern-day world in which SWAT police units are called to defuse hostile situations and confronting situations. So yeah, if you like your tactical FPS style games, check this out. Full release is available now, and it looks good. There's a decent player base as well. Next, we have another early access city builder colony sim, Pioneers of Pagonia. So the city builder Pioneers of Pagonia is all about exploration, discovery, reuniting the fantastical islands. It's got that colorful look to it, sort of like the Settlers, I guess. I haven't played a lot of the Settlers, but this looks good. Has got 2,000 reviews already, 83% positive. Early access. Price isn't too bad, considering the recent hikes. Not a lot of people playing. I don't think this is a multiplayer game. Yeah, single player game. But yeah, not bad. Looks okay to me. But yeah, we could wait until this is finished. Next is Soulslinger Envoy of Death. So I had seen this game in like an early access type video or something about upcoming games, and this looks pretty good. So you are in the Wild West, you are sort of in purgatory or something, and you have to kill, and it's like a roguelite where you have to kill, collect souls and improve and things like that. So you are a gunslinger in limbo, involved in a gritty war against the cartel, a ruthless organization harvesting souls to break free of the shackles of afterlife. Grow stronger with each run, gather the essence of lost souls to take on the biggest threats in this roguelite FPS. Game looks very good. It reminds me a little bit of, you could say, Hunt Showdown, because it's got a similar setting, I guess. It's like a Wild West sort of setting. It looks good though. And I think there's a demo available. Yes, so you can check it out if you want. Of course, in early access, not a lot of people seem to be playing this, but it looks pretty good to me. So it could be worth a look. How much is this? Not too expensive either. See, middle of December is not a good time to release any game, in my opinion, which is probably why nobody has checked this out. And then finally, you could say the big game here, one of the bigger games, is House Flipper 2. So House Flipper 1 was a bit of a surprise success, and we have a sequel now. So basically, it's the same story. You fix up old houses, sell them, improve them, clean them up, new paint and stuff, decorate them, and make money, get bigger projects and things like that. So you could say, if you are a fan of this DIY style of stuff, fixing stuff, basically the car mechanic simulator games and all those, it's basically in that theme of game simulation, but in a more sort of casual way. Looks pretty good, and it is 1,600 full price. So again, we can wait for a nice sale on this one, or you could try out the first game. That should also be available. But yeah, that's the games from December. Of course, December will be a bit quieter. Early on, we get some games, but then it gets busy with the sales and Christmas and stuff, so we don't see new releases. We should start seeing more releases starting late February, and then it should continue throughout the year. So I'll try and pick out some interesting games, at least stuff that looks somewhat interesting to me. And hopefully you find anything of value here that you could consider adding to your wish list. Also, like I said, the Epic Game Store sale will end very soon. I'll make one more video reminding you of the final deals. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.